take a look at our roster. TJ Day is still only halfway needed to get to his X Factor. Been waiting all season. We're not even halfway. He's been playing every single game. And for some reason, it's not registering. All right, let's get after it. Now, if I receive a phone call at any time during this stream, I'm gonna have to go off mic. My girlfriend gets off of work pretty soon.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of
So we may have to go off mic just to talk to her on her way home for a minute.
Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're giving us a run look.
On first down, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And it's a tremendous
first play of the game.
They finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
We got this.
Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
First
and
play of
coaches
the
always
game.
Talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you
Our
dial
secondary
up
is
that
just
play,
so good right now.
Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Great start for us. We got to go down and run this ball inside.
To the first points of this divisional round game, as it's first and goal. On first and goal, Gurley. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your...
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
Well, that was quick.
From 3 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all.
And the funny thing is, that's not the first time I've picked off Cam the first play of the game either.
Ready? Ready? 45. Don't get nervous. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Cam fighting.
Go, TJ.
Rams have got it. Going the other way. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
20, 59.
All right, what is that, 2 plays, 2 turnovers?
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. On second and goal. Goff. And
too easy.
Caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Rams add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
It's not even fair.
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside.
All right, we're going to keep playing man coverage until they show they could beat us.
I'm here all day. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Now Newton.
Ah.
And he's got his target. That's more. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Now McCaffrey's hurt. He's really not good for the Panthers.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Newton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He can run for it, and he will.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Horrible punt.
Let's go, get inside. Let's go, let's go.
The Rams offense now. They get set and head back onto the field. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
There we go.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. There's a nice move. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 35 on second down, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. That one covers 29 yards, first down. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
4 down, 4 down. Motion, 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 motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Spread them out.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Hey. Hey.
Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the end
Oh,
zone.
man, I almost threw it right at Kuechly. How stupid am I?
You're down 2 touchdowns.
All right, I'm not going to make that
You just know
mistake again.
defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and goal, Gurley.
Nope.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do.
What are you doing, Cam? You're already down, what, 21-0? This might be a quick sim game. This is probably going to be my last game of this stream.
Let's go. Joker, 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 Joker.
My girlfriend's going to be home soon.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Yeah, baby.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
That one going to be complete to David Moore. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
They got David Moore and DJ Moore.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, Ingram.
Yeah, he's got no speed at this point. He's too slow.
They'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
4th.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time.
I'm surprised they're not going for it right away. See if we can run this clock down a little bit.
180. Check, 59. Bound to lose one. Shell. Louis. Hey. High 7. 59.
On 1st down, it's gone.
Oh, boy.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. 17 more yards on that one.
Threw him down.
Keep the drive rolling.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Back to throw, gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Threw right at Luke Kuechly. Didn't even care.
They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards.
All right, let's run the ball a little bit. They have way too much time left on that clock.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
No, never mind. Got it right in.
Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley with his second
on 28
touchdown
points.
in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
We left a little bit too much time on the clock.
45. Ready. Do your job.
On first down, it's Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, they're going hurry up?
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
You're helping me, guy.
As they get
Why are you
the
helping me by
stoppage
calling
with
these
a little over
timeouts?
50 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to air one out. Oh, you saw that. But it's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Goodness.
Picked off by David Long.
Going the other way.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions.
Across his body.
1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Look at him get his toes in.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping
See if I can get another field goal before half.
Effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
82, watch 82, ball's coming 82. Trips.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Goff now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down.
Dang it.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
4 down. Check.
Here's Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Yeah, just spike it. Can I hit this? Can I hit this field goal? No, I'll try to get the first down. Some kind of quick outbreaking route.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Super 66.
Mike's 59.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
All right, now we can hit a field goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup.
31-3 at half.
We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's
Looks like we're going to be playing
NFC
Minnesota next week.
divisional round game. And it was the Minnesota Vikings who will continue on in these playoffs as they were able to eliminate.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
All right, let's do one more series with the offense, and then we'll probably sim the rest. Because we are just crushing right now.
White 20. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Let's go.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, does it
Keep pounding, keep pounding.
When I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before the...
And Gurley fumbled it.
Oh, no.
Fumbles the football, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will
Figures,
take
right?
over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
That figures.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it
I could have
up
just
and
simmed
say,
the rest of the
"Geez, what
game,
did
but
he
they
do?"
didn't
But
want me to
hey,
be happy.
Let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Cam, option left. And this one goes
Oh, my
nowhere.
goodness.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Aaron Donald put him on his
Loses 4,
back.
And it brings up 4th.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
All right, we're just going to sim the rest of this game. This game is over.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
All right. On to the next, on to the next. Let's go ahead and sim to the next week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my training. I'm going to upgrade my people. And then I'm going to call it a stream for today. I didn't plan on having a long stream anyways. So I'm going to call it at this point. We made great progress. And next episode, we will be playing the conference championship into the Super Bowl. And then the off season before heading into season 5. As always, I appreciate every single one of you who watch these videos, who give it a thumbs up, who may comment. All right, guys. Well, this has been Free Nachos. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.